morning, guys. It's a beautiful day today. The sky is sort of overcast. I felt a few drops of rain, but it's still a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Right now it's sort of cool. A little breeze in the air. So it's beautiful. But I decided I'd come and check on my garden. Because I decided I'd come and check on my garden. Because I plan to take a morning walk this morning. So I'm just looking in before I go. And I decided I'll bring you along with me as I take my walk this morning. I have been sort of neglectful in walking for various reasons. Most excuses. But this morning something told me to just get on up and make that one of the first things I did this morning, even before taking care of the garden. And that was a lesson for me because, you know, we take care of everybody else, our family, neighbors, friends, the garden, the yard, and sometimes we are neglectful of ourselves. So this morning, I decided that we'll just go for a walk. So, we'll chat as we walk along. You know, I thought about it. You know, I take care of that garden. I get up every morning. Sometimes that's the first thing I do. I come out to my garden and, you know, I make sure that it has water. You know, if it's looking kind of weak, withered, you know, I give it a little 5-11. I make sure I take care of the grass in the garden. And I just make sure, you know, everything. You know what I do? I even talk to my garden. And then, you know, I thought about it. You know, I take care of my garden nutritionally. I take care of my garden physically. And I take care of my garden even mentally or psychologically. My garden is taken care of. So I was like, wow. You know, that was sort of I wouldn't say an epiphany, but it was sort of like a little light came on in my head. And I say, wow, I do all this for my garden and I'm neglecting myself. That's not a good thing. We're going to go this way. I don't have any sidewalks, so we'll walk on facing the traffic. Let's go on this side. You know, and I said, and I need to pick up my speed. But yeah, I said, I take care of the garden. I take care of the garden in all three of those ways. And you know, I can't neglect myself. So I need to do for myself as well. The same thing I do for that garden, I need to do it for myself. And actually, I even need to do more for myself. So I said, I'm going to get up this morning and I'm going to start this walk. Yep. So we'll just walk along. Have traffic coming, so we'll move to the side of the road. It's quiet this morning. Still early. It's not too much traffic. Yeah, but I thought about it. I need to take care of myself. Nutritionally, I need to eat nutritional food. And I'm growing nutritional food in the garden. But sometimes we grow the nutritional food, and then when we cook it, we sort of make it unnutritional with all the fats and the sugar and the salt. And by the time we finished, the food is actually not good for us. So, that's one thing we have to consider. Even though we're growing the nutritional food, we've got to also make sure that we prepare it nutritionally so that it would be, beneficial to our bodies, our minds. And then too, I thought about, physically, I take care of the garden. I make sure, I get all the weeds out of the garden and the trash, that shouldn't be in there, so that it would be in a place where it could, just thrive. Nothing competing against it, but it can just thrive. And I see, physically, how should I take care of my body? I need to exercise. And I do a little exercise in the garden. Not much. Really, it's not much. And there was a time when I would walk every morning. I would walk at least 3 miles every morning. And I just backed away from it slowly. The companion walkers sort of dropped out. So I gradually kind of neglected it. But now I know I need to come back and refresh the whole situation. Getting up early, getting that walk in, feeling the sunshine, the morning sun. Yes, I certainly do. And then there is mental or psychologically, how do I take care of myself? Well, one obvious way is the garden. The garden is one of the main ways I do that, because the garden makes me happy. I can go and sit in the garden and I can listen to the birds tweeting And I could even see Mr. Squirrel chasing each other up and down the tree. Sometimes I see little bugs crawling. The gnats are irritating sometimes, but it's okay. I'm outside enjoying the fresh air. And your thoughts can just roam. And a lot of time, you know, thoughts come to me, and I usually keep a pencil and a piece of paper in the garden on my little table. So when thoughts come, you know, something that really piques my interest, I write it down, because I will forget if I don't. But I write it down, and a lot of times I like to make little poems out of those thoughts. So I may not write the poem right away, but it may be a month or 6 months or a year. Sometimes it's 2 years before I go back to that piece of paper and lines come to me for a poem. And that's one thing I plan to do. I'm going to turn around here. I'm going to turn around and go back toward my house. But that's one thing I plan to do. I want to share some of my poems with you occasionally. And I thought, well, maybe when it's cool weather, when I can't get out in the garden, or it's rainy weather, that'll be a good time to do it. Because I like to discuss I've always liked discussion. You know, good, clean, fun discussion. I like that type of discussion. And so that's one thing I thought about doing, you know, sharing some of my poems. So, yeah, those thoughts came to me this morning, and I just want to share them with you. You know, while I take my little walk. But you know, I need to pick up the speed of this walk, and I know I'm bouncing. It looks like I'm bouncing, but I do it. It'll look worse if I pick up the speed. I'm going to bounce more. So I think this is going to be it. And I'm just going to say, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. I'm starting mine out good, and I want to end it good. And I just want you to do the same. So take care, and I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.